Action.
All right, so I'm sitting here with Ross, the owner of Chadon, Beni. Just wanted to ask you a couple questions. So, what made you want to open up a restaurant?
Ooh, what made me want to open up a restaurant? I've been doing it for 17 years in Trinidad. I moved here in 2019. And I thought I was getting out of the industry, so I did a year out of it, or a year and a half. COVID hit. I spent some time relaxing, and I realized that I had a passion for the food industry. So I slowly got back into it and opened Chadon.
Okay. Were you nervous at all of opening up a restaurant in a new country, or is it just something that because you already did it, you just...
This was my 7th one, so yeah, there was no nerves. I also spent time managing a restaurant before opening this one, learning the industry here, learning suppliers, learning the little differences that would, come with a different place.
Okay, so what are some of the responsibilities that come with managing a restaurant?
Managing your staff is the main issue, main responsibility. If you don't manage your staff, then that's where your issues start. That's the hardest part, making sure that everybody works as a team, making sure that everybody feels like they're part of the team would be priority. After that, obviously, your food, creating your menus, your drinks, and ambiance.
Okay. What kind of experience would you say your restaurant provides to people that are, let's say, coming here for the first time?
It's not fine dining, it's not a rum shop, it's not a bar, so it's casual, but there is a vibe to it. The soca in the background, the cocktails are very tropical, the food is tapas style, so it creates more of a relaxed, casual, but really good food and a good vibe.
Thank you for taking this time.
No problem, anytime.
With us. Yes.
All right,
I think that was
good to go?
Yeah, thank you.
Action.
All right, so would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Sankopo Lavitane. People just call me Sanka, but it's easier. I'm a head chef at Chadon Beni. It's located at Queen and Shaw downtown. And I've been in the culinary industry for the last 7 to 8 years on and off. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So, what made you want to start working in the food industry?
It wasn't like an interest thingy. It just was the first job I got when I first moved from Nepal to Canada was like a dishwashing job. And then I got promoted to line cook really fast because I wanted to learn things basically. And then what got me into it and why I stayed this long is the vibe basically. At first it was more about I like the vibe because in kitchen what you do is you work hard, everyone is yelling, it's hard ass work. And don't teach your father how to okay, bro? When I tell you to do something, just do something.
Alright, okay, chef.
Into culinary at first.
Okay. So, what would you say an average day is like working at a restaurant like this?
This is a smaller restaurant, so it's not crazy as working in a bigger one kind of. So average day is you basically come an hour or two before you open the restaurant basically. So you do all the preps that you need for the service that night, and when the service starts, you just do the service, and depending on the night, it gets hectic or not. There are yellings and stuff, but it all depends on the night.
Okay. What would you tell a friend if they were considering working here?
I feel it's you really have to love cooking, or you need to be desperate. I feel to work in desperate for a job, because it's not for everyone, okay? Cooking is not for everyone. Home cooking, yeah, but cooking in a restaurant in a fast-paced environment, it's not for everyone. You have to have you have to keep your mind in 5-7 things at once. Every dish has to come out perfectly as it came out the one before kind of. So in a way, it has to be more you have to be more attentive to things, it's a hard day's work. You're on your feet for 8-10 hours or like a day, other than your breaks or smoke break that you have. So it's like a hard job. I feel like, and the heat is like something else. It's always hot in the kitchen. I don't know, man. It's just a hard job to be in a sense, kind of. I mean, to be honest, it's an easy job because like anyone with half-ass brain can fucking do it. I feel like, but it's also hard in a sense that like the standards have to be met every time, right? So like what I learned, like patience is another thing I learned because like since I've since I've started doing like managerial positions and stuff like that, I have to fire people, like train them, stuff like that, right? So that needs a lot of patience too. And then it's like hard, like hiring people is easy, but firing people is super fucking hard, you know? It's like, because I have a thing that when I'm in my kitchen, it's more like family vibe. You work hard, you play hard, kind of stuff. So when you do that, at the end of it, when you have to let someone go, I feel like that's like one of the hardest thing to do, but also necessary.
All right, Sanko, thank you for your time.
Thank you for.
Shake hands.
What's it like to work with Sanka?
Awful. It's the worst thing ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
He
what?
never makes me food on time. Like my food that I want to eat. And he always yells at me. It's terrible. Okay, I'm taking these upstairs.
Have
Nobody
you ever
laugh at
thought
me.
about quitting because of Sanka?
Every day of my life.
Although it's all out of love, though.
No, it's not. It's hate.
So, can you give me your intro?
My name is Robka, and I'm the line cook at Chadon, Beni.
So, how long have you been working here?
I've been working here for a while, just 3 months, but feels like I've been working forever.
Excellent. So, how busy it gets during weekends and stuff?
Weekends, it's busy. It's really busy. Like,
You
we
don't have
about-
time for anything?
No.
No time?
Except for the smoke break, that I'm taking just because you're shooting.
How do Sanka gives you breaks and stuff?
Nah, man. Doesn't give me any break.
No breaks?
No breaks at all, man.
In a workplace, how he treats you?
It's shitty.
Are you kidding or for sure?
No. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so